voice.
Yeah, I have my drink and all that shit too.
Alright, this is platinum versus platinum, right? Long shot?
Yep. Dark
Yeah,
Sun's like
it is.
rank
Okay.
40 something, and so's Noxie.
You can introduce the players, Sophie.
Alright.
Oh my god, this chick's so stupid.
Ripsaw, if you shut the fuck up.
Or casting Ripsaw.
Yeah, leave the
Okay.
channel if you're gonna browse Reddit.
But Brokowski, Reddit's fucking awesome.
I'm about to kick you again.
Who's observing?
Team
I have
staff.
Colt and team staff.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
team
like
staff.
who's gonna be the observer, or are we just doing our own, like, looking around?
Mentis.
Yeah, since I'm streaming, I'm gonna be
I'm also
observing.
streaming too, so I guess
Okay.
I'll just follow you. Well, we can both look around. I guess I don't see anything wrong with that.
Stop screaming!
We're probably waiting on someone. Mine is fully loaded.
I'm waiting for an invite.
You don't
It's
get
already
one.
loaded.
You don't get one, you were late.
What?
You can wait till next game.
Okay.
Okay, we need complete silence. Except for me and Sophie. Swear to God, Rips.
Alright, looks like the game started. And no one's moving. Okay. Zerg just now started mining. Alright. So, the green Zerg to the right side, I don't know which, the east side. The green Zerg, it is Noxie. And the red Terran to the left side of him, it is Darkson. Also, what's the bind for the, you press like control or alt something to put up the little title for the names?
Oh, dude, it's Control and. Yep.
Control what?
Control N.
There we go. Alright. So yeah, these are both platinum players. They both seem to do pretty normal stuff right now. I haven't actually no early pool. He's scouting at 9.
This is the part of the
well.
game where you talk about their professional careers and how many Koreans they've beaten and how many esports dollars they've won.
So I heard Darkson's pretty good. He beat MVP once. I saw it on GSL.
Yeah, you're supposed to come
And-
out with the statistics about how often Darkson wins when he sends 9 scout too.
I was about to make a comment on that. I'm not really sure why he went for a 9 scout. Usually Terrans go for a scout after Berg's finishes, but T-shirt,
Never
I guess.
scout
Or never scout.
when they go Hellions.
And Noxie goes for the 15 pool. I don't know
pool,
if
you
he
mean
is actually
hatch?
scouted yet. I mean hatched, yeah. God damn it. On a close spawned against a close spawned Terran. He must not
Went
be
for the singing pool.
anticipating. He must not be anticipating heavy pressure soon, but the Terran did get his gas.
Yeah, you'd have to see how much gas he banks up. He might throw down the factory or go for, well, it's most likely factory, but he might do some 2 racks. Being Protoss, you see that a lot.
I think this would be more of a defensive play because that gas is pretty late if this was a Hellion timing. Or even Banshees.
Actually, I don't know the exact build, but I see he's throwing that second gas right now. I think Darkson's been doing that new build, ZV or TVZ.
Oh yeah, where
that
he makes
two
like
factory
4
all
tanks.
He pushes 3 tanks around 8 minutes. I'm gonna be looking to see if he actually gets that timing because he's been getting off, like hitting about a minute late each time. But if he can actually nail that timing, I think he can really do good damage against Noxie. His gas isn't really that late, but it's late enough. Actually, speed should be done by the time he gets there anyway. So, and he's doing no
Yeah,
early buyer pressure.
Usually the first gas goes down during. Yeah. at like 11 during your first supply depot. This one went down post barracks. Seems really late for whatever he's doing.
Wouldn't you want to throw the factory? No, this factory seems a bit late.
Yeah, if
Terran
you get
going double factory, adding on
if you
supply
get it while
depots.
putting down your supply depot, you get your factory right after the barracks finishes.
Yeah, I like what he's doing at this Marines, trying to snipe overlords that are trying to scout. I think a lot more Terrans need to figure out timings for overlords and do that. Oh, he's starting on the third factory.
Oh yeah, I think he did this to Baba last time he played. It's the same build. It's just instead he gets blue flame and siege tank or siege mode.
Yeah. And Zerg's getting Zergling speed. I think to stop this attack, he needs to scout it. He should at least know that some sort of pressure is going to be happening because he's only on one base. He's getting out his evos now, so I think Roaches and a lot of Lings should be able to do well against it. He just needs to be able to get some flanks from like the left side or right side, get behind the tanks and snipe them with the Zerglings or something.
Yeah, he scouted the two of the three factories, so he knows this is all.
One thing is though is that roaches are 10 times better than just speedlings and queens in this situation. So the fact that he hasn't thrown a roach horn means that he could be susceptible to like a lot of Hellion numbers. It really depends how much Darkseid chooses to make, because this all-in can vary with the siege tank numbers versus the Hellion numbers. He used to do it with just pretty much Marine tank all-in, Marine tank ICV all-in. Now that he's added Hellions, I'm not really sure how many he's adding now. So if Noxie stays on speedlings the whole time, this could be very bad. Oh, also, it's weird because he's throwing down a spore. Maybe he thought that was a starport building in his main. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
definitely a puzzle.
how it was building at the same time as the factory, so I don't know how I thought that was a starport.
Well, he knows his double factory now.
And he's killing his supply depot because I guess was that a misclick? Or could he just not move?
I think killing any supply depots is a misclick. You can just lower him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terrans did get that in the newest patch.
Shut up, promises. If one might finish before Darkseid pushes. If he does, then he might have a easier time holding this.
I'm really surprised because the Zerg hasn't gotten a third base yet either. But he is getting a macro hatch.
He got those aliens.
Right, so,
that is so bad.
Yeah, losing those three
so
aliens
round.
was horrible.
Behind that, he's rallying up 2 more tanks and Hellions, so he needs to be really careful with those tanks and make sure he doesn't get surrounded with Lings.
He's got siege mode now, so he needs to make sure he target fires
yeah.
those banelings as well.
He's a siege up right now. Or
he
he
needs
can go
vision
into
in the
that
high
nook
ground.
over there.
It's
But
really
I think
bad.
that the Zerg can hold this off. Oh, never mind. Ran all of his banelings into the tanks. This was a huge mistake. But I still think holding off with the queen numbers and the amount of Zerglings that he has left. It was a huge mistake getting all those Hellions and getting now. He doesn't have anything to stop the Zerglings from surrounding the tanks.
Yeah, losing those Hellions early on back at the Zelnaga Tower is completely what I would say lost him right here, because he needed those like 4 Hellions or so he lost. I don't know if it was 3 or 4, but they would have had Blue Flame right now. He needed those to deal with those link numbers, and he didn't have them. All he'd have was SCVs and 2 tanks and a couple of Marines without stim.
Yeah, I agree. He's getting his lair, and he has a Roach Warren as well, and he's getting against third, so I'm guessing he's gonna be taking up 2 Infestors soon. Infestor, Ling Vein.
Alright, to be honest, I don't see how this build was supposed to work. You can't support 3 factories off 1 base.
It's supposed to be a 2 factory all-in. He's tried to augment it with the 3rd factory for the Hellions. I think it might have worked. He lost his Hellions really sloppily in the mid, and I mean, that's really bad.
Yeah, I actually think he probably would have won if he didn't lose those. I'm not sure what his follow-up gonna be. You just gotta start for it. I'm not really sure why. I think his best bet is putting down the command centers and just going for a mech build, and he's getting Banshee.
He needs a double expand or something because he's really far
Yeah,
behind, like
and he's
insanely.
floating almost 100.
Well, he's built no SCVs for a while now. He's only at like 20 something. 22 to 46. Yeah, that's really bad. I guess this really depends if Noxie's gonna let him catch up or not.
Yeah, I think if the Zerg knows how much he lost, then I think that he could do a lot of damage with the infestors, putting the infested turns up on the high ground.
There's a possibility too. It's kind of hard to tell because I would expect him to have already gotten pathogen glands or at least started upgrading it by now. It could be just a mistake by him, or what this could be is that he could be going for a fast hive, and yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
head
he
down
just
now.
got it.
Because to be honest, against mech, which when you scout to 3 factories early game, they're not gonna like just say, oh, I have 3 factories, I'm just gonna go bio now. They're gonna stick to mech, and that makes Broodlords an amazing transition almost regardless.
Yeah.
So the faster you get to hive off 3 or 4 bases is just better, especially when you're so far ahead. Take that time to get that tech advantage. Ooh, Cloak Banshee.
He is getting cloaked with his Banshees, but I think that he shouldn't have done that, honestly. I think he should have stuck with the Tank Hellion and maybe gone them later. He's really, if his switch is better, he would have been starting for minerals right now, but he didn't make a lot of CVs for a while, and his production isn't too good right now.
Ooh, we lost so many Hellions right there.
Oh yeah, but his Hellion or his Banshees is doing a lot of damage, but they're not actually. They have the potential to do a lot of damage. Sorry, they should be focusing on those drones out on the spine crawler. Now one of them's now he's attacking the workers. He needs to be careful
He
that
has
that
one
spore
not killing
crawler is about to finish. He needs to back up. Yeah, there we go. The Zerg's being so passive, I think that Dorkson has a chance of getting back into this, but the Zerg still has a huge lead. Especially in upgrades. And he's throwing down barracks, which doesn't make much sense at all.
And the 100 food lead that he's enjoying.
Oh yeah, in the 100.
Bro, it's only like 85 food, okay? Quiet.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa, bro.
I think you should put those Banshees on the watchtower to at least get rid of the roaches. Regain some map control. Oh, and he might lose a Banshee at the 3rd, and he saves it just in time.
To be honest, I don't see how Darkstone could possibly come back. He's just too far behind in tech and economy. I mean, he's throwing down the Ultras Cavern and he's grabbing his 4th. He's going to be grabbing the gas there soon enough. Which is going to give him enough income for Broodlords. Well, the thing is that he's still on 2 base. Not even really. He's on like 1.5 bases. And he doesn't have any starports to actually produce Vikings. He has 1 starport and has a tech lab on it.
And he's about to lose his Banshee.
Wait, why does he need a starport? You said he made an Ultralist Cavern.
And a Greater Spire. He's doing them both at the same time.
Oh.
He's planning on expanding to his 3rd, I think, because he's starting to wall off that rock area.
Those things only have 13 kills. It's actually not
he
that
needs
good.
to float his money. I mean, he needs to stop floating his money and buy another command center.
Well, what he needed to do, and he planned to do, was do damage with the Banshees while expanding, which is the only way to save himself, but he didn't do any damage economically. And he hasn't been mining enough gas from his natural to really make enough Banshees and Marauders and those types of things to hold off any kind of aggression. Luckily for him, the Zerg hasn't actually pushed out.
Yeah. Something I'd like to comment is that Zerg's larva injects are actually really good. He doesn't seem to have a lot of it in his queens. Except he doesn't have any queens at his third or
He
at his
only has
natural.
one queen, dude.
Yeah, I just noticed that. At least unless his main queen's really good at injecting. Look at that.
Well, he has 2 hatcheries. I mean, you can't really. You're gonna expend more energy than you will, regardless.
No
He's bad,
energy.
okay?
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying. I mean, like, come on. Whoa,
Shut
bro.
up. His creep spread's not better than my creep spread. Fuck you.
Okay. My creep spread would probably be like 5 hexes larger, but
That'd be in Dark Sun's natural right now.
I know, right?
Watch out, creep spread, world renowned.
It's a lot of tanks, bro.
Bro, that
Look
is
at
a
how
lot
much
of
for
tanks.
this broodling's coming.
Yeah.
Lords.
No, he's just gonna sack some roaches for some supply. Or, yeah, there we go.
Wow, that was the definition of sacrifice. That wasn't even anywhere near cost efficient. You're supposed to try to kill something with those. I mean, I guess he did kill the third. Okay, I take that back. He killed the third. Well, these soon to maybe have been third.
He did kill the third factory.
Well, bro, Dark's on our team. We're supposed to be like giving him moral support.
Oh, dude, I'm just calling it like it is. That actually happened. Now, I don't know why this Zerg doesn't have any infestors.
Yeah, infestors would help a lot. I mean, the broodlings are gonna be, man, you were supposed to be casting, but you just stopped, I guess. But,
No, these assholes started talking. They wouldn't shut up.
well,
I thought I was already
supposed to. I thought I was already supposed to be a caster.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh.
Dude, look
But
at
yeah,
his queens at his natural and his third are like at 0 energy. His injector's so good.
alright. He's out to do a draw, but it's not gonna do much because a bunch of units are right there.
It's the weirdest place to
Other than
drop.
sniper
Shouldn't you
queen.
drop behind like near the minerals?
Yeah, he could have, but that also can be pretty good because then it gives you enough room to stint and stutter step, but he didn't actually do any of that. And now he's about to lose his medevac full marines to 3 corruptors.
Alright, so here comes the sickest all-in. With 2 Vikings.
3 if he got to use that one. Darksun's just behind this entire game.
Can the handful of Marines and 2 Vikings kill these broodlords?
He can kill this 5th.
We'll just have to find out.
Oh my god, I just realized his mech army has no upgrades. And his bio has 2-1. Oh no.
2-2.
He threw down two he
God.
threw down through engineering base instead of 2 armories.
Where's
Oh,
your
no.
anti-air?
Now he's going for and I don't see him ever holding it actually.
Wait, he has a
All
cloak
his
banshee,
Vikings
dude.
got
He has a cloak banshee.
All he has to do is warfers here, so I'm pretty sure he's dead here. He also with Zerglings, but Zerglings are so cheap that doesn't matter at all. Oh, and he made a bunch more boards. He's gonna go over that canyon between his third and the main of the Terran and just sit there and poke at the production.
Yeah, it looks so much better when you don't have that down.
Alright, so what he needs to do is morph half of those corruptors. Or just win the game.
GG.
That was pretty one-sided after the all-in fail.
I think the All-In could have won, but he just lost all of his Hellions.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I don't know. I thought the build order on the all-in was pretty poorly executed. I don't know how the real one's supposed to go, but that one did.